29 medals at the Asian Games, 4 into 400, proclamation by the president that they can be in the top 4-5. Time to put a dear friend and somebody who's done great work for Indian sport in the hot seat. Are you giving us a medal plus some incredible performances in Paris? What does your gut say? What does your heart say? What does your impulse say?
All of it says that we'll have better performance than Tokyo.
You won a gold in Tokyo. You remember that?
Yeah, of course. How can I forget?
So
That
then
was the gold.
to better a gold would mean a gold plus plus.
It could mean lots of things. It doesn't have to be gold plus.
कुछ तो बोलिए.
See, I'll tell you, to me, the most important thing is when I look at progress, my thing is, see, a medal can go anywhere with 1 centimeter, 2 centimeters. Look at historically. Historically, Boria, the thing has been that Neeraj has never thrown over 90 meters. In every competition, there have been competitors, 3 and 4 competitors who've thrown over 90 meters. With 88, 89 meters, Neeraj has won. So, I think we make a mistake when we keep looking at gold, which medal, color of medal. I think we need to look at the progression. The progression is how many people between the last 3 Olympics from London to Rio to Tokyo, and Tokyo here, what were the number of athletes? How many athletes were in the top 8? How many top athletes were in the top 6? And I think these are the parameters we should be looking at. When I say better, I'm talking about holistically. I'm not talking individuals. I can never talk individuals simply because I'm not an astrologer and I can't predict individuals, but I can see the graph going up. Look at Asian Games, the last 3 Asian Games. 13 medals to 20 medals to 29 medals. Commonwealth Games, 3 medals, 8 medals. So that is something that, Boria, I look at as a strategist. See, if the process is strong, the process is good, the systems are in place, medals will come.
But Adil, while I buy this and I understand the point, and that's how you understand the macro picture. I also need to ask you that the whole country is looking at Neeraj. You are in a position where you know more than any one of us because you are the boss of the Athletics Federation of India, which is now Indian Athletics. You are in touch with the man on a daily basis. You are the vice president of World Athletics. There was a concern that because of this adductor muscle issue, is there a concern with Neeraj? You know it. Can you alleviate these fears that Neeraj is fine and that he will participate in Paris 100%, and what can India expect from him? This is a real question that I'm asking the president of Indian Athletics.
So, very simply put, talking to his coach a couple of days ago, two days ago, the answer I got is he's fit, he's strong, he's raring to go. That is the answer I get from his coach. That's the best that's the best parameter for me. I'm sitting in India, he's in Turkey at the moment. So you move from Germany to Turkey. So as far as I am concerned, I go by the judgment of the coach, and that is what it is. If you see now, I believe he can still be on the top like last time because he's one of the most consistent javelin throwers I have seen in the world in all my 40 years of athletics. Like, for example, there was this young German kid who
90
meters and never threw more than 85 after that. So now if somebody gets one of those fluke ones,
that's different.
That's a different story, and then nobody can stop that, Boria. But the thing is, if all things being as they are, I am pretty confident that Neeraj will shine again.
Okay, one more follow-up on Neeraj before I move on to the others.
His adductor. See, you have to understand that all throwers at some point or the other will have some niggling pain, this, that. This is how you manage it. Because, with a sort of explosion, even when you plant your leg so you don't cross the line, it's not a natural action. It's a very unnatural action. And things will happen. When you throw the javelin, it's if you miss the shoulder and the jerk comes from the elbow, your elbow will go. So anything can happen anytime because it's one of the most injury prone throwing events, and we have to also understand that. But I think all things as they stand today, by the grace of God, I think Neeraj will shine.
Yeah, and that was my final question on Neeraj before I move on to Jenna, the team, and the others. Is that you have seen the guy close, you have seen World Athletics close mentally, because, having seen Neeraj close from my perspective, I think he's temperamentally suited for the big stage. Does that kind of give him an advantage in Paris again?
See, the greatest advantage with him is that he seems to have a way of not letting pressure push him down. The second thing that I have seen is he lives in the moment. He's not living in the past, he's not living in the future. कि भाई मैंने ये किया था तो अब क्या, I have a reputation to protect, आगे future में क्या होगा. He says, I am here, I am today, this is what I'm going to do today, forget what has happened in the past, forget. And that's his mental setup that I have been able to analyze. And I think that's one of his biggest strengths, that he lives in the moment, he plays in the moment, and he doesn't let these other forces sort of bring him down.
Beautiful. Are you worried about Jenna?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I hope that this last month of training, he will do what he has to do. There have been issues.
Big statement coming from you.
It is. I mean, you want the truth? I'm giving you the truth. If you want me to lace it, I can lace it.
No. I mean that.
If you want, that's what you want, I'll give it to you.
I absolutely want the truth. And just a few days to go for the Olympic Games. This is as a journalist also, it came as a kind of a rude jolt that the president is saying he's worried.
Yes,
moving on. If you really want to give me more, or just leave it at that.
No, I'm saying, see, listen, I think everybody goes through these phases. He's probably hit one of those phases. We are confident that with everything that we are doing, with the training, with the mental setup, with a mental trainer, this, that, and the other, he'll hopefully at that point in time, he should deliver.
Okay. 4x400, you were very optimistic when I met you in Delhi.
So, see, it's like this. What did they do in Budapest? 2 days in a row, 2 minutes 58 point some odd seconds, Asian record twice in 2 days. Now, with 2 minutes 58, they will be in the top 5. Today, as for the way I look at it, if the pressure doesn't get to them, they're in a better form than they were in Budapest. The athletes are running stronger than they were in Budapest. Their training has gone well. Our best runner, who, if you remember, got elbowed by the American, he was injured. He got injured at the World Championships relay in Bahamas, and therefore we had to do the repechage to qualify. But he is fit now as of today, as of yesterday that I have spoken to the coach, Jason Dawson. He says he's absolutely fit. He's my strongest runner. Rajesh Ramesh is my number one runner. Without him, we still ran below 3 minutes. We still qualified in the repechage. And therefore, I strongly believe that we are capable of running 258.0. And if we do that, anything can happen. We will be in the top 5.
Fascinating if that happens, because if you get a 4x400 in the top 4, top 5, that's actually a
He
massive,
won
massive
number 5 at the World
World
Championship
Championships.
in Budapest.
Among others, somebody like an Anu Rani, I mean, you think can improve on her personal best?
So Anurani, should improve on her personal best, and I don't see why not. She's been over a year in Germany training, so I don't see any reason why she should not. Jeswin jumps 840, his 842, which is the national record. He is in to give a good fight. He's in to give a good fight. Definitely in the top 6, good fight. So Sable, again Sable, look at what happened at the World Championships in Oregon. 8 minutes 20. Yesterday he's run below 8 minutes 10. Now the winning was that. Now depends. See, these are very tactical races, and he got bluffed in that race. I mean, but today with him training in the US, training with these guys, training with the Kenyans, training with the Africans, training with the best in the business, I think he should be in for a good fight. He should be in for a good fight at the finish.
So to close, if I say that one medal and some really good, strong performances, including multiple personal bests, would be what we are expecting or hoping, is that a realistic assessment?
Absolutely. I think the women's 4x4 will have a new Asian record. So I'm just saying that, see again, how many national records you are breaking, how many Asian records you are breaking. To me, my satisfaction is if any athlete does their best, does an Asian record, does a national record, it's a matter of time. See, the process that we put in place, inter-district program, the junior program, their transition into senior, is 3 Olympic cycles. And we are now at the end of that. So we are now at the 2nd cycle, and you're moving into the 3rd. You're already seeing the upward performance. Now it's a matter of time. We need patience. I don't want to put any pressure on any of the athletes. And I am confident that these athletes will do well, because now we've given them enough international exposure, which was not there earlier. And I must say the government of India's the top scheme, the Mission Olympics cell, has given these people literally everything.
Yeah.
We've given them everything that they have asked for, what the coaches have asked for. And I think it's now their turn to give back. That the country has given you so much. Please give back. And all I'm asking is perform your best. I'm not asking you for anything else. If that gets you a medal, great. As long as you perform your best, I am satisfied.
I leave it at that, because it's beautifully said. I mean, I've just written a piece saying Mission Olympics Cell and the government of India has done absolutely everything, and there's nothing to fault them. And you exactly said the same. Look forward to catching up with you, Adille Sumariwalla, once again in person in Paris when you reach on the 27th as head of World Athletics. So we'll catch up with you there. Hopefully we will celebrate together like last time when Neeraj Chopra wins that medal again, and some great performances. You've been a stellar servant of Indian athletics and Indian sport. Keep continuing, and thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Boria. You're very kind. Thank you for your kind words, and we all keep our fingers crossed and hope for the best, and hopefully we'll all rejoice soon. Thank you. God bless.
Thanks a lot. Thank you.